There are many different.
Okay, I was sick all night last night, so I did not finish researching for conspiracy theories. So what I'm gonna do is, since this is like a new thing to the blog, I'm just gonna change that conspiracy theory Tuesday to conspiracy theory Wednesday, and then on Tuesday and Thursday we will just have your normal everyday. Well, Tuesday will be makeup vlogs, Wednesday will be skincare and makeup.
Please don't hide from me.
So that should be fun. It should be fun. Everybody should be okay with that. Alright. Let's get started, shall we? First thing I use is e.l.f. Stay All Day Blue Light Micro Setting Mist Setting Spray. That's because it just helps everything stick better.
I need to know now, John. What's in that book?
We use this a few times
Where is
throughout
it?
this process. Now to let that dry. And then we're going to move to the Wet n Wild Tinted Hydrator in Porcelain. I'm very fair skin, if you can't tell. So that's next.
The book taught me what I have to do, who I have to help. When the time comes, I'll be there to guide you.
Guide me where?
You didn't have to apologize for not believing me. I know you didn't.
That.
You didn't listen to me. Even when you didn't believe. That's what I loved.
So yeah, this.
Hold on, I dropped the lid. I'm just not having an easy day here today. In case you couldn't tell. Okay. Then I use the blending sponge that I specifically have for the hydrator. And we just blend it in.
The whole thing just drips when it's even though I say this.
I know that you're an artist, but really,
Thank you. Now, your mother has called and announced another family contingent are flying in from Vermont, cousins. Well, 6. But don't worry, we need to be this. We simply cannot fit a decent size library in this place. It's impossible.
you know what? I have to go get something in the basement. Okay.
Then I use Wet n Wild's Photo Focus Matte Primer. And we just brush that in all over the face.
Look, you're in a fair amount of trouble. But I can help you. People I work for have a lot of resources with issues. Maybe even arrange for that. How? Before I can help you, I have to know one thing.
And then I use LA Colors Eye Primer with a matte finish
The book you took from my
to prime my eyes for eye makeup and whatnot.
I don't even know how I got in that house. Why won't anyone believe me? Maybe it's because you're a low-life thief. Look at me. Look at my eyes. Now think. Remember.
Then we use the primer again.
Think harder. We're not anywhere near.
Let that dry.
You're over now. You really think you can stop us with marrying that
Then we use LA Colors Conceal Correct in green first. Use the blending sponge that is specific to that product. Then we use LA Colors Conceal Correct in blue. Use the blending sponge specific to that product. This is where I have like the most blemishes. So that's why I always put it just on my cheekbones. I don't really get them anywhere but right along here. Then I use the LA Colors Conceal Correct in yellow. And use the blending sponge specific to said product. All of mine are labeled with like a letter on them just so that I have short-term memory loss, so this helps me not mix up my sponges or brushes or whatever it may be. And then we use LA Colors Color Corrector in peach. And then I use LA Conceal Correct in white, which is really just a highlighter corrector. Makes my skin a little more dewy looking.
I really miss
Blending sponge specific to that product.
Pizza made me happy. What is that? I need your help. You've really got to.
And then we move on to the fun stuff. We start with Can't Stop, Won't Stop Contour Concealer by NYX. And this color is
Carl the Watcher. You have to come when I was in my underwear. Don't worry about it. Since I've been dead, I've walked in on lots worse.
fair. This isn't fair.
Is Jeremy. It's not so much about Jeremy as who controls them, what they want. The book has been safe up to now because it was hidden in a larger collection. But then Jeremy found out about it? Yes.
Use the sponge specific to that product.
So I took control of that repulsive little thief and made him steal the book and then made him put it in Zoe's house. I was improvising. Wait, I thought watching one was to interfere. True. And there was a reprimand involved, believe me. Apparently we're supposed to give warnings, clues, but not really affect the future ourselves, just influence others. So you influenced the thief to steal the book? Mm-hmm. Why did you pick this particular thief? It's not so hard to find.
And then we have the
Glamoflauge
Glamoflauge Pro Full Coverage Concealer from Hard Candy in, I believe this is Ivory.
I'm sorry. I don't know what the book is.
Oh, no, wait. I dropped something. Yeah. I lied. We have first Maybelline Super Stay 30-Hour Wear Active Wear Under Eye Concealer in, it's number 10. Doesn't have a shade on it. It doesn't have a shade on here, but it's for pale skin, so it's one of those. And we just put it here, and here, and along here. So, here, along here, and down along here. And then I use the sponge I have specific to that product, and I blended it. Then we use Glamoflauge Pro from Hard Candy Full Coverage Concealer in Ivory. No, sorry. Yeah, Ivory. And then I get this brush specific to my concealer and my BB cream. I use the same brush for that because they're the same color generally. So.
I should party. They're not gonna turn on me because I'm a man, are they?
What are you doing here?
I got some good news, bad news, and either can
Okay, so what's the good news?
found the book.
That's great. What's the bad news? What do you mean I've missed the book?
We'll touch it everything.
Excuse me?
Look, I don't know why. We called and left it watching any promise. The thing is, I looked at the book last night and had its names. And there was something really scary.
And then we go to New Color BB Beauty Cream in Light 1.
I figure you can read it without seeing the book. Paul may not approve, but it doesn't seem like a letter of the law.
And what are these numbers?
No idea. Look at this. She helps the listener join the dead.
You're the listener.
Yeah. What does that mean? A mark for death or something? I don't know for sure. That's why he's always not crossing over. She knows I'm gonna die soon, and she's here to help me cross over.
Hey, no. There's still a couple more gifts to open. Okay. Alright, only be a fairness. Or blame one, I don't know. Here's the next one. Oh, you guys babies. That's great because we've never played with the babies in the
Okay, then the next thing is Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation in Dewy in Shell Ivory. What happens when you get distracted? Balancing me. Then I use the sponge specific to that product.
I don't know. The watcher is my unconscious. It could be from the baby. Look, if my baby is in danger, I have to know it.
What?
I think I know what's going on. Andrea, 2804. Eli, 310. Jim, 711. Sam, 1411. Zoe, 1505. These are all dates. They're just backwards.
Dates for what?
April 28th, Andrea died in that plane crash.
This is LA Colors Contour Stick in Light.
Fire October 3rd. Jim died November 7th. Sam died.
Then I use the brush for that.
Zoe, the 15th.
What does it mean?
The book of changes. This book isn't about the future. This book is about the past. Every one of these names is a normal person.
Then we use the setting spray.
Who's keeping track of it and why?
I don't know. The watchers, maybe?
No.
Now we let that dry.
That's probably why you weren't supposed to see the book. September 25th. What happened on that day?
This one's about the future.
What?
My due date. September 25th.
Zoe, I have to talk to you, please. It's never been more important. It's not about me or you. It's about Melinda's baby. She's scared. You gotta tell me what you know.
Tell Melinda the other side is giving her those visions to try to scare her. They want the child to be scared too.
The other side?
If I knew more, I would tell you, but there's so many things I have to figure out yet.
You don't have to figure out anything anymore.
Okay, and then we move to the LA Color Shape Up Sculpt and Contour palette. I use this all over my face, which a lot of people do not, and that is fine. But I use it to darken up my already pale skin. Because, let's be honest, I'm like Catherine's twin sister, friendly, ghost type pale, okay? I get asked all the time if I'm feeling okay, and I'm just like, yeah, I feel great. I'm fantastic. I'm not sick. Stop asking me that. I know I'm pale. Shut up. It happens.
We give them faces all the time, but they're always there.
Then we use the lighter color to kind of lighten up the dark stuff we put on there, just because we don't want to look too dark, so that's unnatural.
I don't feel right leaving you.
You were right to leave it before. And you're right now. And you're leaving a lot of good behind.
I'm not. I haven't had time to do anything. To finish anything.
You're wrong. Can you help me? You taught me how to care about somebody. Even if it has awkward, stupid. You showed me that maybe somebody could care about me.
Then I use LA Colors, or sorry, Koki's Precise Longwear Liquid Eyeliner in black.
Kind of huge.
Ultimate black, sorry. Now this is the part in my other vlogs where I usually cut out because I can't really talk about my topics and put on eyeliner. Because that's hard. Then we go to e.l.f.'s setting powder or finishing powder in fair/light. Again, because I'm pale, and we don't want to look unnatural by using too much of a dark shade, since I don't use it all over my neck and shoulders and whatnot, especially in the summer.
I want some answers.
I know the feeling.
I understand now. It was so.
And then I use True Match Mineral Mineral Blush. Now, I use this as a bronzer type thing up by my hairline.
For myself, but I do need to know if my baby is in danger.
I am not supposed to tell you too much. I've already had my wrists slapped.
You owe me, Carl. When you were being haunted, I helped you find peace.
All I can tell you, Melinda, is that you have to prepare your
And
child.
that's
Don't let the other
that.
side scare you into shielding you. That's the lesson.
And then we use Wet n Wild highlighting powder in Precious Petals. Again, this is something I use all over my face because I like the dewy look it gives me.
And your son.
Oh, my son, he get back. Well, that's a relief.
He'll be able to do much more.
Okay, and then we're gonna move on to eyeshadow.
Now, on to the orchestra samples.
I am using the Limitless Smoke and Mirrors palette. This is, I'm not sure who this is by, actually. But we're gonna use gold glitter today. Now, there's always a downside to using glitter, always. It gets everywhere, it's annoying, it's hard to blend, it's frustrating. But at the same time, I just love using glitter. So that's where we are.
I haven't even spoken about the fireworks yet. What are we doing?
You know what, Linda, you were right. No matter how big this wedding gets, in the end, it's still only about you and me. Recognize the street?
Yes. It's the street where we first met.
You know, this wedding, this marriage is just about us. It's not about your mom or our relatives or the ice sculpture.
Woo!
It's you and me. When it's all spent. Look, everyone else knows. But I've always been married to you, Linda Gordon. No matter what comes between us, I always will be. No matter what's waiting for us. No matter what we can't foresee. I promise you.
And then I try to blend it so that it looks somewhat slightly more natural. Not that glitter will ever look natural. Also, you have to be really careful when using glitter that you don't get it in your eye. Especially if, like me, you wear contacts. Because it'll fuck up your eyes if you're not careful.
Oh, hey. Native owner. Yes, ma'am.
Which I may have gotten it in my eye. Okay, and then I'm going to use Wet n Wild Brow Excessive in Blonde to smooth out my eyebrows and make them look a little bit fuller. Usually I have an eyebrow pencil. I've been out of it for a few days and I keep forgetting to pick it up. So I've been using LA Colors Eye Marker in Brown to fill in my eyebrows. Which sometimes works out great and sometimes does not. That's when you just
Previously on Ghost Whisperer. What are you doing here?
clean it up a little bit. Then I use Zen Mascara, which I believe is from Pharmacy, and this color is just straight up black. It's just black.
Sometimes it's best to be a
You know something really scary? September 25th.
My dear Dave.
Then I use Pharmacy's blush, which again, I have somehow like the whole label like got wet, so it like disintegrated what was written on the back of it, so you can't read it, which is obviously not good. So I don't know what color that is, but it's there. And then I'm going to use Black Radiance lipstick in gold. It's literally what's called as gold.
You're perfect. It's perfect. I'm just... I'm grumpy.
And then we use the setting spray one last time.
Crazy pregnant mood lady. And you have exams? No, med school is nothing? You.
And
Okay, and then you
this
cook
is
and
the
you change
final look
and you-
then for the Cowardly Lion.
You couldn't have gotten
I love the way it turned out. It looks really good. So I'm going to do hair and add jewelry and get dressed, and I'm going to go to the grocery store. So you will get a small grocery haul video here in a little while. Having a wonderful day, guys. And as always, make the best choices for you in your life. Bye.